How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and today I'm going to show you guys how to fix a check engine light issue on my 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. So I actually bought this Jeep with a check engine light already, and the previous owner said that they had it cleared, but it came back. And I took it to Advanced Auto Parts, and it came back with a P0455 and a P0456. Now, the first one means that there is a large leak in the evaporative emission control system. And the second one means that there is a small leak. So I did some research about those check engine light codes, and I figured out that some people will say that you're supposed to just replace the gas cap. So maybe your gas cap is old and doesn't have a good seal. So I went ahead and replaced the gas cap. Then another thing that people are saying is that maybe your fuel vapor line is rusted out, and I went ahead and looked under there and mine is pretty rusted out. I'm going to see if I can show you guys what it looks like down here. So I don't have the best lighting down here, but basically this whole box right here, that's your evap canister. If you look to the right side, right over here is a little rubber piece. That is your fuel vapor tube. As you can see, the actual tube itself is very rusted out. So there you can see a better view, and if you follow it all the way around, you can see the whole thing is pretty rusted out. You can see it goes all the way back there towards the gas tank. So this tube is supposed to filter out the fuel vapors, I guess. I might be wrong about that. Let me know for sure down in the comments if you know. But as you can see, this one is very rusted out. So we're going to have to remove that and replace it with a brand new one. So here's the brand new fuel vapor tube that I was talking about. If you want to buy this, I got this online for about $32 with shipping. I went to the dealership, but they said I could get it for like $52, so I just decided to order it online. The part number for this is 52100162AE, if you guys want to go ahead and get one. But anyways, this is what we're going to be replacing that rusty tube with. So we're back under the Jeep here, and right here, this little rubber piece, that's what we're going to be removing from the evap canister. And on the other side, it is already like broken, so we're just going to be removing this thing now. See if it'll come out pretty easily. Hopefully it'll come out pretty easily. Okay guys, so a little bit of an update here. As you see, I was able to get this rubber part off. And there is a little holder right there. This little black part, I took it out of that. Then you just have to keep following the line all the way back. There's another holder right there. And the last step is just to disconnect it from the other end here. So that's where we're going to have to disconnect it from next. I don't know how that's going to go, just looking at how much rust there is right there. But I know some people say that heating it up will help, so I might have to try that if I can't just get it out by hand. And you want to be careful not to rip that little rubber piece out, because you're going to have to reuse that. But for the side that connects to the evap canister, you will not have to reuse this rubber part. Because the new tube came with one. Now I'm just going to go ahead and try to disconnect this part right over here, and I'll let you guys know how that went. Alright guys, so as you can see, I did get the other end disconnected. I did have to heat it up with a hair dryer for about a minute, I guess. I kind of just pried on the edges of the little rubber thing, and it eventually came off, but you just have to be patient with this part. Like I said before, you want to go ahead and remove all the little holders that are holding it, and make sure the other end is disconnected from the evap canister. And now we can just go ahead and remove the whole line and then replace it with the new one. Alright guys, so I'm back. I finally got the old fuel vapor tube out. It did take me, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 minutes with filming. So like I said, this end that connected to the evap canister came out pretty easily. But then the other end, I actually ended up heating that up with a hair dryer. You can use a heat gun or a hair dryer, whatever you have. And I kind of made sure to heat it up on all the sides, even though it's not the easiest thing to do when you're under there. So I just kind of heated it up for maybe a minute at a time, twice. And after the second time of heating it up, I just kind of pulled it off and it slid off. You just have to be patient with that part. You're also going to have to be pretty patient with actually taking the whole thing out. The easy way to do it would be probably just to like break it in pieces, but I wanted to compare it to the old one here. As you can see, there is a huge difference, I would say. This end right here is completely broken off. This part right here is, as you can see, already breaking again. This thing was definitely part of the problem with the check engine light, if not the only problem. Hopefully when I go to reset the code, it will not come back once I put the new fuel vapor tube in. I'm not sure what the easiest way to actually put this new one in is going to be, because it has so many curves and there's so many wires and other tubes that you have to go around and avoid. So either way, I'll tell you guys what I did, and I'll tell you guys the easiest way to do this and tell you guys how it went. So let's go ahead and install this new one. All right guys, as you see here, I did attach this little rubber part to the evap canister, and when you follow the line down, you'll see that there are 3 holders. So this first one over here actually didn't reach, and the next one down is right there. So I put that one in the bottom. I think that's where it was. Third one is right over there, if you can see that. And then it connected to the other part right over there with the same rubber piece right there. This one slid in pretty easily. But for the part that connected to the evap canister, I actually had to heat that up and wiggle it around for it to actually like go all the way down to the connection. First it was kind of just sitting on top, and I just had to heat it up to pull it all the way down. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to do. Sorry that I couldn't really record much down there. It was pretty dark and really not much space at all. But here's another look at the rusty fuel vapor tube that I took off, the old one obviously. As you can see, the rubber part on here is completely cracked, and there's probably a bunch of holes in it that we can't even see. And like I said, it's already breaking off. This part already broke off. So if this doesn't fix the check engine light issue, then I'm not really sure what will. Because like I said in the beginning, I already replaced the gas cap, and now I replaced this thing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the check engine light, and hopefully it doesn't come back. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to replace the fuel vapor tube on a Jeep Cherokee XJ. Now this should fix the check engine light code P0455 and P0456, which are small and large evap leaks. So like I said in the beginning of this video, sometimes you can just replace the gas cap and that'll do the trick. I actually replaced mine, and I also replaced that fuel vapor tube. So if the gas cap doesn't work, then your fuel vapor tube is probably what's causing that check engine light. And obviously you can see that's probably true, because you know, it just broke into 3 pieces when I took it out. So there's definitely a bunch of leaks in this tube. If you guys want to see more Jeep tutorials and mods, make sure to definitely subscribe to my channel. As you guys can see, I do have these LED headlights. If you want an install tutorial on that, make sure to check out my channel. I also replaced a bunch of fluids and filters on this Jeep. I'm just trying to do basic maintenance things right now. For example, I have videos on an oil change, oil filter change, transfer case fluid, diff fluid, transmission filter, and some other things. I'm planning to do a lot more mods in the future, including a 3-inch lift and 31-inch tires. So it's definitely going to be an awesome build. I'm really excited to see what this Jeep will look like here whenever I lift it 3 inches and put real tires and better wheels on there. And I will definitely be taking this thing off-road. I'll probably take it off-road how it is right now, just to see how it does stock. And then obviously when I get the lift and tires, we'll have to see how it compares to how it was stock. Like I said, if you guys don't want to miss that Jeep content, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you guys have any video suggestions of videos you would like to see in the future, make sure to drop those down in the comments, as well as any questions that you guys have. I'm going to try my best to answer all the questions that you have. If you guys liked this video or found it informative, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. He actually made it through. Oh my god. What the heck? That's crazy. Here we go. Oh my god. What the heck? He's flying, not even... God. Oh my god.